Alright, what's up, gang? It's your boy Ronnie 2 times. Back again with another video. And today we have a very special story time. A story time that I was never going to post or record. But due to some unseen circumstances and some unfortunate events, we're telling it now. Now, I'm not going to be fed. I'm not going to include no names. But if you know, you know. That's all I got to say. Now, I'm going to give a little bit of context before I start saying the story so y'all understand. I just turned 21. July 10th, matter of fact, last month. You already know, cancer shit. Put some respect on us, but I digress. So, essentially, this happened last year when I was 20. Now, I'm cool with my brother, you feel me? And he has a whole bunch of friends. And they're cool with me. I'm like the little bro to them. You feel me? I'm good people to hang around with. So, sometimes I hang out with them, even with my brother not even being there. So, this was one of them. So, essentially, I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I see that one of my brother's friends is at the club. So I hit him up because you feel me, I'm bored. It's Friday night, I'm not doing nothing. And I'm like, yo, send me the details and I'm gonna pull up. So he's like, yeah, come on, pull up. He tells me the table number and the address and everything. So I pull up to the club. At this point in time, I have nothing to lose. Because if I don't get in, you feel me, I still leave with my dignity in check. You feel me? So I pull up. The security man is W security. W mans. He looks at the ID, looks at me, and just lets me go.
My nigga.
Because he's supposed to put it in the machine, and the machine tells him whether you can let me in or not. You got what I'm saying? He didn't do that. He just let me in. W mans. So you feel me? I get to scouting because you got to scout at the club. You can't just come in empty-handed and leave empty-handed. That's not how it works. So you feel me? I start scouting, and I run into my boy's table. You know what I'm saying? So what ends up happening is, I scout the table, you feel me? I see a baddie. I'm on it. You already know. So, you know, I get a few shots. I get a few, you know, puffs of the hookah and everything. And I'm feeling confident. That's when I finally ask, you know, my boy. I'm like, yo, you know, what's up with that girl right there? Like, she's bad as fuck. And so he ends up telling me, he's like, yeah, she's single. And he asks her, you feel me? Yo, what do you think? You feel me about my boy? Now she doesn't say no. She doesn't say yes either. She says he's too young. With that little crying emoji, the little laughing one, the one with the tears going down the face. Yeah. In my head, I'm like, that's not a no. All I gotta do is just put the swag to 1,000 and I could bag her. So it's on. So what ends up happening is, you feel me? I get a few more drinks. I'm feeling good now. So I finally shoot my shot. She starts dancing, but you feel me, I'm not there yet. But you feel me, I start talking to her, a little casual conversation. Things are going well. One of the other girls that's there, you feel me, pushes me behind her, and then she starts twerking. So I get the green light. It's time to go. So we start dancing on each other and everything. So we spend maybe like an hour grinding on each other, you feel me, going back and forth, talking all this other shit. Boom, she starts feeling me, and I could tell she starts feeling me. You know, we got maybe like an hour and 12 minutes into the club closes. My boy pulls me to the side. He's like, bro, in order to fully secure that, you got to kiss her. You got to make out with her. I'm like, bet, I'm on that. If there's one thing our nasty will do, is secure the bag. So I go do that. So you feel me? Bachata starts playing. We start, you know, dancing in front of each other. We start grinding in front of each other. I pull her in. Bang. I get the kiss. We start making out. So then, here's where the real challenge is. Because, yeah, she kissed me, whatever. But I have to now get her to come home with me. She's still on the fact that I'm 8 years younger than her. But I'm like, yo, don't even worry about that. It's not like that. I'm pulling so much shit out of my ass. I used all the rizzed that I had on this fucking planet in my 20 years of experience. All the rizzed I had saved up in the bank, I took that shit out and I used it on her. So essentially, you feel me? She digs me. Now the club is about to close. The girl that pushed me behind her, that started, you know, you feel me, the twerking and all the other shit, she comes out with this bottle straight from hell. Now, if you know, there are certain bottles that are very cheap that don't taste like shit, but will get you fucked up. Aguardiente is one of them. If you don't know what that is, it's right here. That shit will get you fucked up. So essentially, she pulls it out. And I'm not worried because I'm like, yo, she's a grown woman. You feel me? This woman's 28. She can handle her liquor. So she starts chucking that shit. Everybody starts chucking that shit. She still seems fine, so I'm not even worried about it. Right? So the club closes, and I still have to make sure that she's coming home. So I spoke to my boy. He's like, yeah, I'm going to drop her off at your house. And you got to do what you got to do. But I get in his car while he's smoking, and I'm macking with her in the back. Essentially, I make sure I 110% bag the bag. Like, it's double bagged at this point. So essentially, once I confirm that I double bagged it, my boy is going to take her home. Well, to my crib, I mean. I'm about to leave. But before I leave, I see that she starts lighting a blunt. So I start to get worried because I'm like, she drank the bottle from hell. She already had alcohol in the system. She had the hookah in the system too. And now she's about to get crossfaded with the blunt. But I'm like, you know what? I'm overthinking it because by the way that she was talking, the way that she was acting, she knows how to handle her shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't got nothing to worry about. I still got it in the bag, of course. So before I go home, I go to 7-Eleven. I got to buy some supplies. When I get home, she's already there. So I take her upstairs. My boy pulls off with his girl. You feel me? And I take her to my room. One thing leads to another. You know, you feel me? I start doing my thing. Now it's time for her to do her thing. She gets on top of me and she's like, oh, I don't feel too good.
What do you mean by that?
So then we start doing other things. Then that's when she says it again. Oh, I don't feel good. I gotta throw up. Damn. So I take it to the bathroom because I'm like, okay, our nasty needs to be turned off. Ronald needs to come back because we're in a serious situation. She gotta throw up. So, you know, I sit down, you know, I give her a bottle of water. She's apologizing. I'm like, yo, don't even worry about it. You feel me? Because I'm cool people. I'm not gonna get mad. There's always a time and place, you feel me, to try it again. Of course. So, right? Boom. You know, she's not throwing up. So I'm like, okay, come to my room. You feel me? Just sit on the bed. I'm gonna call my boy. He's gonna come pick you up. And you feel me? You know, it is what it is. No hard feelings. That was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was not bringing the bucket that you're gonna see is gonna play a vital part in having throw up in my room. But anywho's, so I'm calling my boy. He is not picking up to save my life. Gun to the back of my head. I am dead. So we're just sitting there. You know, I put on a little bit of TV, a little bit of Netflix. She gets silent and she's like, I gotta throw up. She's not getting up. So I run to go get the bucket. I'm fucking opening doors, running through shit, jumping over shit. And I finally get the bucket. I come back. She's hunched over on the floor. Like, she's on the bed, but she's hunched over, leaning towards the floor. There's throw up on the floor and there's throw up on the bed. Excuse me for the mess, but I'm going to show you where it was at. It was right here and right there on the bed. I'm sick. I am extremely sick. COVID. I am dying. That shit was everywhere. But I got to keep it cool. So I'm like, you know what? It's all good. She starts apologizing. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to clean it. It's fine. You don't got to worry about nothing. I cleaned it up, changed the sheets. See that Clorox bottle right there? That one, that's for odors and stains. I used 3 of them shits. 3 of them. And the smell was here for a week. Literally, every time I fell asleep, I had to take another shower when I woke up because I smelled like vomit. That's how crazy it was. I could not stand being in this room. And I had the free, which is the worst part. After that, literally my weekend was over. I could not bring another female here with the smell of vomit. It was done up. But essentially, you know, whatever. We ended up texting on Instagram and, you know, we joked about it. Everything was fine. Later on, I find out she's not jacking the kid. So I'm like, oh, word. She don't follow me off the gram and everything. I'm like, oh, so that's what we're going to do? Word. Now your video. That's tough. And that's why I'm recording it today. But anyways, you feel me? That happened. It is what it is. That's the end of the story. So if you guys like this type of stories and you guys want to see more, I have stories that are way worse that I will expose myself if you guys want to see them. So definitely hit like, subscribe, comment, and be tuned for more. Peace.